Hello friends, welcome to this video. This is Rohit. Friends, in today's video we are going to talk about how we can create Android application which will be able to perform basic math operations. So let's start. Friends, in this Android application we are going to cover these four basic math operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So here in this Android application we will be able to provide two integer input numbers as an input and as an output. Based on whatever operation we will select, according to that result will get produced. So for example, if I specify these two input number and if I select addition operation, then my result will be 24. So according to that, whatever operation you will choose, you will get output in the Android application. So if we try to talk about the GUI, that is graphical user interface, so how we are going to design our GUI, so I will give you a basic idea in the Paint. Okay, so first of all we will have our main activity screen. This will be the starting screen. So on this screen we will create one title over here. So title will be basic math operations. This will be my title over here. Okay, then next to that I will create four buttons over there. Okay, so this will be first button, this will be second button, this will be third button, and there will be one more last button. Now this first button will be for addition. Okay, so for this I will increase its size little bit. Okay, like this. So this will be our first button. So I will simply type here second button, subtraction. Third button I will create multiplication, and last button I will create division. Okay, so friends, these four buttons will be there on our first screen. Whenever we will start our application, this screen will appear in front of you. Now friends, whenever we will click on addition button, another activity will get start. So this will be the activity, and here I will specify the title of our screen here. So it will be addition operation. As I told, we have to receive two input numbers from user. So here there will be first text field where user can enter his number. Okay, so here this will be the first input box. Okay, then there will be one more input box where user can enter his number, and then there will be a button addition, and at last there will be result. So here there will be text addition, okay, on button. So whenever user will press this addition button, the result will get produced here in this text view. Okay, so let's say if I enter first number as a 12 and second number as a 12, and if I hit this addition button, okay, if I hit this addition button, what will happen? The result will get produced here. So result is 24. This kind of screen we will have for first operation, addition. Now in the same way, for subtraction as well we will have another activity. For multiplication we have separate activity, and for division again we will have separate activity. So there will be total 4 different activities for each of this operation and this main activity itself. So there will be total 5 number of activities that we are going to create, and we are going to link these activities with each other. So this first main activity will be linked with all these respected activities accordingly. So whenever you will press any of this button, you will get redirected to that activity, and there you can perform this specific operation whatever you have selected. This kind of GUI we are going to design. Okay, so I will move to now Android Studio, and here I will create one new project. So first of all I will select this empty activity. Friends, you can see different types of activities they have given here. So preferably here we will go with this empty activity, so it will give us freedom. Whatever design we want we can create. So I will click on next. Now here you have to specify the name of your application. So whenever you will install your application within mobile phone, this name will be displayed. So what name you want for your application? So for example I want basic math. Okay, this name I want. Then next to that you have name of your package. So package name is composition of the domain name of your company and followed by whatever name of app you have given. So here right now we have com.example, and here we have basic math as an our package name. Okay, so this whole thing is your package name. So format is like, first you have the domain name of your company, and then you have name of your application. Then next to that you have save location. So where this all project files will get saved. So this is the location where all project file will be saved. Okay, you can change this location if you want. Then next to that you have a language. So as you know, you can design and develop this Android applications in Kotlin or Java language. So right now we are going to select Java language over here. Okay, and whatever logic we are going to write here, that will be in Java language. So friends, if you know Java language already, so very easily you can grasp whatever logic we are going to write here. So maybe it may be event handling, it may be certain other things. So friends, next to that you have to select here the minimum SDK. So for which Android users you are going to create this application, that you have to select here. So here you can see API level is from 16 to latest 31. So in between you will find all different API levels, and in front of that there is a name of Android version. Okay, Android version. So for example API 21, this is name of API level. Then what version it has? Android 5.0. And what official name it has? Lollipop. Okay, in the same way you can see all these API levels, their version names and the official name they have. Okay, so the lower version you will select, the higher target audience you will be able to capture. So for example here you can see I have selected API 16. So this app will be able to run on approximately 100% devices, whatever devices are there, Android devices in the world. So on all devices your app will be able to run. So the higher level you will try to select, the less number of audience you will be able to target. So for example if I select this Android 9.0, so you can see approximately 69% devices will be able to run my application. So like this you can select the minimum SDK level as per your requirement. So here I am going to select this Android 4.1, and next to that you have this option, use legacy Android support libraries. So friends, if you are selecting the minimum SDK level 29 or above, then this option will be disabled, otherwise this option will be enabled. This option will help you to get the support for all the legacy libraries of Android. Okay, so we will keep it as it is, and now I will click on finish. friends, here you can see the project is getting loaded and the Gradle build process has started. Whenever this process will get complete, we will be able to see the files over here regarding our project. So till now you can see here there is a loading text is available. Okay, and here you can see on left bottom corner Gradle sync started. Now friends, here you can see the loading of project has completed, the Gradle sync process has completed, and now we will be able to start the designing and development of our application over here. So here on the left hand side you can see there is a project panel and we have in the Android view. So this is the app view where you can see different files are available, and by default we are available with these two files. One is activity.xml. so this is the file which will allow us to design the GUI of our application. All the related code will be available within this XML file, and this is the main activity.java file where we are going to write the logic of our activities, what each activity is going to do. So XML will be for designing, whereas Java will be for writing the event handling and all other logic, processing logic. Now friends, here in the Android Studio we can work with three different views. There may be completely coding view, or there may be split view where on some part of screen you will have the coding, whereas on some part of screen you will have design. So you can adjust it according to your requirement anyhow, or you can completely work with the design view as well. Okay, so you can see this is the complete design view. So in the design view you have the palette where all the Android GUI components are available, and here on the right hand side you can see these are the all properties of every component whatever you are going to use, and by default you are getting this hello world application. Okay, so I will show you first of all if I run this particular application on my mobile phone, how it will be, what settings you have to do. Okay, so for that here I will take you to my mobile screen. Okay, so first of all you required one USB cable through which you will be able to connect your mobile phone with your computer. You can also connect your mobile phone through Wi-Fi. Right now I am connecting my mobile phone with USB cable. Okay, now friends, here in your mobile phone first of all you have to go to settings. Then in the settings you need to use the developer option. So by default it may be not enabled within your mobile phone. So for that what you have to do, you have to go to about your phone option, and then here you have to tab 7 times on your MIUI version. So you can see here now I am developer. Okay, so your developer option has enabled, and now you can go to the additional settings, and in the additional setting here you can see the developer option, or simply what you can do, you can search in the setting developer option, so immediately you will get this option over there. So here I will tab on this developer option, and now you can see the developer option is enabled over here. Now some other settings as well you have to do in order to run your Android application in your phone. So for that first of all you have to enable this stay awake setting, so your phone will never sleep while charging. This first setting you have to do. Second setting you have to do, you have to enable this USB debugging. As soon as you will enable this USB debugging, you will get this message in front of you. Simply click on OK, And another option, if this option is disabled, you have to enable this install via USB. So whatever app we will design in Android Studio, that app will get installed within our mobile phone and then it will get run. So in order to install app within your mobile phone through USB, you have to enable this. So these are the all settings which you require to do, okay, before running your application. Now I will show you. I will first of all disconnect my mobile phone and I will connect it again. Okay, so here I have connected my mobile phone again, and now I have to select the file transfer option here. Okay, next to that, here you can see on my screen the notification of connection of mobile phone has appeared. I will close this. Now here we have to go to the device manager. Here you can see this small option, okay, device manager, or from tools you can select this device manager option. So this screen will appear in front of you. Now you can run your application on two kinds of devices, virtual or physical. So right now I'm not going to use this virtual device. I'm going to use physical device, means my mobile phone. And here you can see the device has appeared over here. So you can see my device name, Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 Pro. This is my device name and how I have connected through USB. These are the details of my mobile phone, you can see. Okay, like this you will get your device over there accordingly, whatever you will connect. Now we are ready to launch our application within our mobile phone. So what I will do, I will simply click on this run app, or from here as well you can run your application. Okay, so shortcut will be Shift F10. So I will now click on this run app, and now here in the build you can see the process has started. Okay, now once this process will get complete, your application will be available within our mobile phone and we will be able to see it. So I may show my mobile screen side by side over there, so you will be able to see it. Okay, so the process is still going on. Once it get complete, we will get the message over there regarding successful launch of application. Friends, if you don't want to connect your mobile phone for executing or for deploying these Android applications, you can also use this virtual devices. Okay, so you need to create virtual device first of all, and then you will be able to deploy your application on the virtual device. Now as you can see friends, on my screen we are getting the basic math application and hello world as an output. Okay, so this is how we are getting the output on our mobile screen, and here you can see the launch succeeded, this message we are getting. So if I show you, if I go to here on my screen, you can see there is a basic math application is available. So if I tab on this, you can see we are getting this first screen. So we have successfully launched our application on mobile phone. Now next to that, what I will do now, I will start designing the basic screen. Now friends, we will start designing our application. So first of all, I will try to go through the structure of this project. So you have the manifest directory where you will find this Android manifest.xml. So this is the main file where all the details of your project is available. So here you can see the package name com.example basic math. Then the other settings are there, like the icon of your project, whatever icon you are able to see whenever you will install it in mobile phone, that icon file will be there. Then next to that you have the label, whatever label you are able to see at the top of our screen, that is basic math. And then you have the activity main activity details over here. So this main activity is our launcher activity. So whenever we will start our application, this activity will get start. And what is this activity? The main activity. So in every language you might heard there is a main function from where the program actually start its execution. In the same way, there is a main activity which actually execute first of all whenever you will launch your application. So next to that, here in the Java folder you will find the com example basic math directory, and there is a main activity.java file. So here in this file we are going to write logic of our project. So the rest of the activities are not we are going to discuss right now. Okay, so in front of me now there are two files open. One is activity main XML and another one is main activity.java. So here in this activity main XML, if I show you its code, you can see this is the code. Okay, so in this code what you can see, there is a constraint layout available according to which all our contents, all our GUI components will get arranged, and right now there is only one component available, that is text view, and what it contains, hello world it contains. Okay, so I will remove this. You can delete it from here, or what you can do, you can go to design view and simply select this component and press delete on your keyboard. So you can see now we are getting this blank activity over here. So first of all we will design the activity. So I will drag and drop the title of our activity basic math operation. This title I want. Okay, so for displaying that title I am using this text view component. So in the palette you will get this, you can simply drag and drop over here. So once you drag and drop this, you can open the attributes over here. So in the attribute, if I double click on this, you can see here a lot of attributes it is showing. So text attribute, first of all you have to observe text view. Right now the by default text is available, so I will change it to basic math operations. Okay, and if I click here again, you can see we are getting change over here, basic math operation. Then next to that we can change the text size over there. Next to that you have to look for the size. Okay, so simply I will search here the text size. Here you can see, so I will specify text size as, let's say, 50 SP. Here you can see we are getting the size accordingly. Okay, 50 SP is quite large. I will make it, let's say, 30 SP. Okay, so here you are able to see now this is quite bigger. And next step you have to do, we have to set the constraint. So how you have to set the constraint? So simply click on this small circle. You can see whenever I am moving my mouse over there, one again white circle is appearing around it. So simply click here and drag your mouse towards the top side. So you have set now top constraints. Now in the same way I will set the bottom constraint, the left and right accordingly. Now the constraint has been set. Now you can move this text view accordingly. Okay, now next to that I will also change the color of this. So I will simply search for color, and here you can see the text color property. So if you click here, you can see list of colors will be available in front of you. I will select this green color, and now you can see the view has changed. Okay, this is the first thing according to our GUI, whatever we have decided. Now next to that we want this addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. 4 buttons I want. So simply I will select this button and I will drag it over here. So you can see first button we got. Okay, now what I will do, next thing I will change the text of this button. So you can see the text properties there. Simply I will change it to addition. Okay, so you can see we are getting the result. So the label of button has updated. Next thing again I will set its constraints. So top constraints I will try to set, then bottom, then accordingly I will set the constraints for this button. Okay, now I will move this button here. Okay, next to that, here you can see so many settings regarding button you will find. I will change the width of this button. So let's say I will make it 60 sp. Okay, it is quite smaller. I will make it 150 sp. Okay, you can see let's say 200 sp I will make it. Okay, now somewhat bigger width we got over here. Okay, this is the first button we have added. Now next button I will add in the same way. Okay, second button we have added. Now I will set it constraint first of all. Now in the same way I will select its text. Now in the same way I will change it text to subtraction. Here you can see. Okay, now I will move it towards addition button, and now I will change its width as well. So I will make it size 200 sp, whatever we have specified. So you can see now both buttons are having same width. In the same way I will drag the third button in our GUI, and the width of this button I will set first of all 200 sp, and then I will change its text. Here itself you can see the text property. So third operation will be multiplication. Okay, multiplication will be there. Now we will arrange it, and last button I will add over here. Last button will be SP will be its width, and I will change the text of button, so it will be division, like this. Okay, so this will be division. Okay, I is missing over there. You can see now we are getting this division button over here. Now friends, we have added all these 4 buttons over there, and we can move them by selecting all these buttons. Here you can see friends, I have selected all buttons and I am arranging them properly on my screen. So whenever I will run this application, they will appear in the center. Okay friends, here after adding these 4 buttons, I have to set the constraints of these remaining buttons accordingly. So here you can see we are setting it. Okay, and now I will arrange it here accordingly. Now next to that I will set constraints for this button as well. So simply I will click here and I will set the constraint. So constraints for all buttons we have set accordingly. Now I will adjust this position of these buttons. Okay, so here I will select all these buttons and move them at a time like this. Okay, now our designing part is completed for our main activity. And now I will try to launch this application again. Now you can see the process has started and launch succeeded. Now on our mobile screen you can see we are getting this screen as we expected. Okay, so there is a basic math operation title, and next to that we have 4 buttons available: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So design of first screen we have completed successfully. Now next to that, what I will do, I will start creating the second activity, that is for addition operation. So there will be 2 text fields where user will be able to enter his numbers, and then there will be addition button, and whenever user will hit this addition button, whatever user has entered 2 numbers, their addition will be displayed. So this second screen we will try to design now. Okay, so for that what we have to do, we have to create new activity over there. So in order to create new activity, simply right click on your app and select this new option, and in new option you can see so many options are available again. So here you have to go to the activity, and then again you can see the list of activities are there. I will select here empty activity. Now this screen will appear in front of you. So what activity name you want? So for example, I want activity name add activity. Then what layout name for your file you want? So I will keep it by default. And whether this is launcher activity, no. So if it is launcher activity, you can select this. So right now we are not going to select this because this is not our launcher activity. In which package this activity will be available? So again it will be part of same package. Then which language we are going to use? Java language. And what will be the target source set? So it will be main. So this will be the things we need to set, and now I will click on finish. Now friends, here you can see the second activity has added over there, that is add activity dot java file. Okay, and for this add activity Java, you have activity add XML file where we have to design the GUI accordingly. Okay, so for every activity, remember friends, there will be 2 files, pair of files. Okay, one will be Java, one will be XML. So these are the 2 files regarding our first activity, main activity. Then these are the 2 files regarding our second activity. So second activity is of addition operation. So here now we will try to design. So what I will do, I will simply copy the code of this basic math. So simply right click on it, go to XML. So here you can see this is the code. So simply I will get this whole code as it is and I will add it in the activity. Okay, so again I will go to XML. Now this is the XML file of add activity. So simply I will add that code over here like this. And now if I show you design, you can see we are getting this title over here. So again simply select this and edit this title, whatever text we have given. So as per our design, what we want addition operation. So I will write here addition operation, and you can see here we are getting this title over here. Now I will change its color. So right now this is the text color. I will change it to somewhat this color. Okay, now next to that what we want 2 text field where user will be able to enter the numbers. So for receiving the input from user, you can go to the text component and you can see list of different types of text components are available. So here we are going to use this number component. Okay, so I will drag this over here. So 2 components we want. Okay, so you can see we are getting this 2 components over here, and next to that one button we want. So again I will go to common, and now I will drag one button over here accordingly. Okay, now the label of this button I will try to change over here. So let's say our label will be addition. Okay, You can see here we got this updated. Now next to that, one text view we want, where we will be able to display the result. So this is the text view. Okay, now here I will remove this text, whatever by default text is displayed, and then I will set the size, text size I will try to set here. So let's say 20, instead of 20 I will make it 30 sp. You can see its height is getting increased little bit. Okay, so we can check how it will get displayed. So let's say result is, and if I click here, you can see this kind of output we will get. This will be the size. Okay, so you can set its color as well. So same color I will try to use over here. So color, and I will select red color. Okay, this is how the text will be displayed. Okay, so again I will clear the text, because this text we are going to write in the Java program. Okay, so you can see we have designed this second activity screen. Now next to that we have to set the constraints over here. So I will set it for first component like this. Okay, and now I will move it here. Now I will set constraints for second component in the same way. Here will be our second edit text, and then I will set for button. So we are setting top constraint always to the parent component, whatever will be there. So for this addition button, the parent component is this edit text number 2. So we are setting it to that component. Okay, and next to that we have this text view. So for text view we will set the constraint. Okay, so for all components we have set constraints. Okay, now next thing friends, how we can redirect our user from main activity to addition activity. So for example, whenever you will run your application and these 4 options will be presented, and user will hit this addition button. So what's supposed to be happen whenever user will hit this addition button? He should redirect it to this activity, or this activity should be presented to him. Means we have to link the main activity with the addition activity whenever user will click on this addition button. So for that we have to use the concept of intent over here.